I think you going now. Yep, you're working too. So we're back on a late night creep.
Creeping up.
Creeping like TLC, man. Back once again in the world famous Jack's Barbers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to my boy Tony Leo. Yeah, man. Here once again.
Yeah, man.
And I'm with my big brother. Biggs brother. Used to be Damon. Biggs brother. My brother Nathan.
It's good, bro. You good?
I'm good, man.
How's the week been?
It's been alright, to be fair. I can't complain. Nothing of any sort of real note. In fact, nah, tell a lie.
What?
It's all about the small victories.
Yeah, all day.
And this week, I did something that, if you told me a month ago, I don't think I'd have been able to do it. But persistence is the key, man.
Go on.
So basically, I edited the first video for the channel.
Oh, big.
If you're watching this and it's already too late, we already done taken over the game,
Bam.
shut down.
Talent.
The first episode on YouTube is out. Technically, we've had other episodes before, but this is the first one live and direct
Heavy.
to yourself. So yeah, man, edited my first video. This will be my second video by the time you see it. So yeah, it's been an interesting week.
No, that's good, man. Them little technical progressions. Skill
That's it,
is you're upskilling yourself.
100%.
I love it, man. And that means you can control your content.
That's it, man.
Fully own your content, which is what we're trying to do out here as well.
Own it, man. Own it like Drake.
Mm-hmm. And see your ideas. What was it always saying? You want to manifest their something, yeah?
Yeah, speak it into existence.
Speak it into existence. Brother, you got to work your thing.
That's it,
I
bro.
don't know about this speaking thing. All this speaking thing is a kind of idiot thing. You know what? You want to do something, do it.
That's it.
Learn the skill, apply it, perfect it. You're not always going to get it right straight away.
That's it.
But that's the whole thing of learning. Like,
Took me a little minute.
Yeah.
To work a couple of things out, but I just stuck to it, watched a couple of videos, and it's not that deep, man. When people tell you they're video editor, some idiot thing. All you do is press a couple buttons. It's not that deep. So
Click.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It just time consuming because it can take long depending on like the quality of what you're dealing with. When you deal with high quality HD around
I love that. He set you by high, brother.
So yeah, might take a little bit longer, but yeah, don't try rush, man.
Yeah.
We do things in our own time with Jamaica.
You know how
in fact, speaking of Jamaica,
we'll
kick it off, man. We got smoked the other day, man.
Brother.
3-1, I think it was against America, man. Like, what's going on there, man?
You know,
There needs to be some sort of an inquest, an inquiry. Like, why are we so dead? Americans beating us.
You know what it is? To be fair, America's really come on. The game has come on, hasn't it? Like, so there are a lot more competent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like before, I felt like say for instance when they did the World Cup in '94.
Yeah, joke man too.
They presumed because they were American, they were just gonna jump on on the seats, on the stage, and kill it.
Yeah.
Not understanding that nations have been playing this game
for a long time,
and their
perfected
the art. Their infrastructure wasn't even close to being.
Bun your athleticism, bun your tones, bun
your money, because there has to be a culture. There was no culture for football. They call it soccer for starters, so that was always going to be a
called the wrong name.
So we knew y'all were on a joke thing, but they've stuck at it, and even I'll go as far as to say like I was listening to Jesse March do an interview the other day, and I thought, right, like these Americans have actually got coaches.
Yeah.
People like students of the game, and I think once you've got the coaches who want to learn and want to develop the game of football.
Yeah.
Like, I think you've got a fighting chance. We know that they've had a couple of stars in there. The league has come on as well.
Landon Donovan's,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even
Balogun,
Tim Howard.
Timmy boy.
Solid Premier League bets. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Casey Keller.
Yeah, true.
Who was dope, another dope keeper. So at first I think they were doing real good keepers.
Yeah.
But the rest of the outfield players were
basketball players.
Yeah. Good with their hands. Then they had a couple of all right defenders.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it's like Pulisic and
Pulisic, Captain America,
yeah,
man.
Christian, man, like, and even what is it, Weston McKennie,
Yeah.
who's not like these boys can ball, and they're all going to America. I mean, they're all going to like places like Germany, the Bundesliga, and they're putting themselves in competitive leagues, and yeah, man, they're getting it busy. So with that in mind, I always think, if Jamaica are not doing the same, they're reliant upon their players doing well in the English league or the American league. Yeah, it's wild, and really, we need to invest in the something, bro.
Like all them man, they really should be putting the money together and say, look, man,
let's do something.
Let's do something, because we're too great of a nation to be going out sad like this. 1998.
That was a big, and the weird thing is, like, obviously like Jason Ewells and you know what I'm saying, like, that they were game.
Yeah.
But I know we can do better now.
100%.
I know that there's talent out there. Obviously, you got Leon Bailey there. They need some. Everything starts with defense for me.
Yeah.
And we've got to like have a really good defensive base to work from.
Yeah.
Because even at 98 World Cup, we were competitive, but then I feel like it was it Argentina that washed us 5-0.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. Anytime you're losing more than 2 goals in international,
on the big stage,
you're a waste, man.
Yeah, you didn't deserve to be there.
You understand what I'm saying? So that should never happen. So really, I'm hoping that there's going to be just an enthusiasm for football again, and we're going to start to see some ballers come out and commit to the country.
100%, man. Like even Raheem Sterling, I get why he pledged his allegiance to England.
Yeah, but Presty, obviously we would have liked him to have. Because we're talking about pledging allegiance. So what's your feelings before we get into
the nitty-gritty? The
nitty-gritty, bro. What's your feelings on the new England kit? What's your feeling on the St. George's? I'm
not going to lie to you, bruv. I had a little conversation with one of the customers before about that, and he wasn't happy.
Talk to me.
I wasn't bothered until I found out what it was on.
So so you're gonna have to break it down for me. I don't know what it's on. Right. I just literally caught this something and they said it's like purple and red, right?
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, like, as a first generation English.
Yeah, man.
So our family are Jamaican.
Yeah.
Like if someone changed the colours of the Jamaican flag
that no goes
for an idiot thing, I don't care why you're doing it. To be honest with you, the colour is the colour. And it's there for a reason. It represents something.
Yeah.
And if people are changing that for social agenda, I'm fuming, bro.
And that's what it sounds like. I don't know the fact.
Talk to me.
But
so
allegedly, I've been told the England flag has been changed. The colours for some bi-curious. Some zesty man thing.
Again.
That's what I've been told. Allegedly. Don't quote me on this, don't cancel me for that. But that's what I've been told.
I don't care if it's for like veganism. I don't care if it's for people's social stance should not determine a nation's flag.
No.
Because alright, so the Jamaican thing is this. Out of many one people.
Yeah. That's it. Everyone's
society is built of all kinds of people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But the one thing that joins us all together is that we're on this land and we're under this banner.
Yeah.
The minute you start to redefine the banner, you potentially exclude me.
Yeah.
If the banner is only for people that like chicken, then the vegetarians are scrubbed out. You understand what I'm saying? And so that can't work. Because life isn't all about eating.
Everyone loves chicken though.
I feel you. So it was an easy one to choose. You understand what I'm saying? But some of the social positions that people want to present are not embraced by all.
That's true.
Not everybody embraces socialism. Some people love capitalism.
How did you feel about the whole kneeling for racial equality?
I thought it was a wash.
Yeah, after the first couple of times, I'm just like,
I don't care. Listen, my whole thing is this, and this is just my personal opinion. If a man's heart has not changed,
What's Neely gonna do?
What's Neely gonna do? Like, I don't care. I don't do lip service.
Yeah.
I want to see heart service.
I feel like some man did expose themselves, like when it was like, I'm not kneeling, to like he was like, I know what, I knew you would not do.
Because that's their heart. You understand what I'm saying? But equally, don't kneel and still be on some madness.
Yeah.
And still don't care about your neighbour. Because that's all it is. It's not even, for me, people want to make kneeling about a racism. First and foremost, what happens in America happens in America.
Yeah.
And I actually don't care.
Yeah.
And that sounds weird, but I don't live in America. I live in England. And what happens in America actually doesn't impact what happens in England, in theory.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So Americans are not sat at home in their houses or going to their sports stadiums and concerning themselves with our fuel crisis, our cost of living crisis. They're not losing sleep over our homeless. They're not losing sleep over our elderly. They're not losing sleep over our NHS, which is
what was the boy called in London who got killed?
Which one?
The light skin you.
I don't know.
He got killed by the police.
Yeah. Again, they're not losing sleep over. They're not losing sleep over anything that's. So I don't even want to bring it to like police brutality or. I'm just talking about social issues, whatever they are. They do not care because they've got their own situation, their own issues. Every man needs to get his household in order. So why am I championing the cause of another household and my household is still a mess?
That's it, man.
It don't make no sense to me. I need to sort my thing out. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So please don't kneel for something that's happening over there.
No.
When you've got absolute atrocities happening right here.
Yeah.
In your next door neighbour's house. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like.
I'll be real with you. The biggest atrocity on that shirt is the fact it costs £85.
Again, madness. But we allow these things to happen, and obviously Kanye West is on his own whole vibe. But when he was like, "Yo, these things could be made affordable and accessible," he's right.
£85 for a shirt that's going to last you a year,
and you know they're going to bring out another one, and it probably only costs them £3 to make the shirt.
And the quality ain't there with Nike no more.
And to make it worse, you're paying that money, and the ticket price is still going higher. So what I'm saying to you is, where does the benefits of us investing this inflated, you know what I mean, money, where are the benefits to the fans?
You should raise people. You're basically using your hard-earned money to fuel these idiot agendas, and these men are just going to keep ripping you off every year, the same dead shirt. I don't even think the shirt is great, to be honest.
I ain't gonna lie to you now, I quite like the pattern. For me, it looked like a t-shirt though. So for me, I was like, oh, that looks kind of tight.
I think the Adidas ones are better.
You think so?
Yeah.
The
German one is
Germans are always hard though.
But they're cutting ties.
What German is Adidas?
Yeah. Ooh. And they're moving over to pagan Nike, man.
Ooh, they're leaving their own.
They're leaving their own.
That's wild.
People then.
That's wild.
To go to the Americans.
I feel, you know what it is, like, I always think, because we are passionate people, every football fan is passionate.
Yeah.
Like, you text me about the United game, couldn't really talk about it. I was vexed. Like, literally, I was travelling up the motorway, so I missed, literally, the majority of the game.
Yeah.
I came into the house, turned on the TV, it was like 112 minutes. And I'm like, oh, buzzing, 3-2. Right, how did it get to that extra time? Like, so I didn't even know what happened, you know. I didn't know the run of the game, no context. I was like, oh, wow, okay. We just need to hold it down then, like, just see it through, 8 minutes to go. Sat down.
Scumbag.
Madness, I thought, right. Well, I literally turned it on. Nunez broke away.
Yeah.
Should have fed it off to Harvey Elliott. 4-2.
Yeah. There's done, it's finished, finito.
He does a shoppiness, and I thought, brother, what are you doing?
Back on his madness.
You know, sat down.
Yeah.
So I was stood up at this point, sat down.
Yeah.
He gets the ball again in our half.
Yeah.
Tries to feed the ball across under no pressure. Gives the ball away. We concede. I'm like, dead.
For 3-3, you think, you know what?
We'll go for penalties.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, penalties.
Meantime,
Keep it tight.
That's what I think he's already thinking as well.
Yeah, it's not even penalties.
He's putting Bruno at centre back.
Brother.
He's putting Anthony left back.
Brother.
Because he's wanting all them man to stay on. He didn't even think they're going to win the game himself.
Brother, they were going for penalties. We do a madness. Give the ball, bro. I was in my mum's house, you know, bro. I dashed that TV remote across the room. My wife was in shock. I was like, I need to have a word with myself. Like, it caught the emotion. Got I was vexed.
Understandable.
I thought, what on earth is going? Like, what?
2-1, it should have been.
How are you conceding at your own corner?
Yeah, it's crazy.
On the 21st minute, it was clocked at. That is a mad. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous.
With Bruno at centre back and Anthony at left back.
Bro, I was like, I'm in the twilight zone. Like,
this man was ready.
You wouldn't have done that, bro.
Nah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I realised this is what football does to you. My point is, it engages your passions.
Especially when it's circumstances like that, when they've just scumbag doing. Like, it's one of the most scumbag moments I've seen this season.
It's infuriating. But, again, they know, the clubs know this. They know football is a drug, it's addictive. Yeah. And it will make you do things that you wouldn't normally do.
Correct.
It'll make you engage in ways that you wouldn't. Think about it, yeah, bro. There's man, like, I know dudes that never really went on holiday. Mm-hmm. Never really, like, went abroad. You said, oh, you like travelling? Not really, bro.
Yeah.
But, bro, for the football,
they'll
go to anywhere for the World Cup.
Go to hell and back for football.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, football will make you do things culturally that you wouldn't normally do.
100%.
And they know that. And so what they do is they just think, well, we know that they're hooked. And we know that as long as there's something there for them to engage in, they'll keep coming. And they'll keep spending. We'll moan for a little while, but we can't do without it because
even the added drama, like even with the VAR, if they really wanted to, they could probably get every decision correct.
Right. I think they like the controversy.
But that's it. It adds to the spectacle.
Yeah.
So they know, you know what, we need to kind of keep that in.
Yeah. And it's annoying, but as much as we complain about it, we're still going to engage.
They will mess up a few decisions here and there.
100%.
But
it keeps a narrative and keeps people talking and still coming back to the sort of, and so the shirt prices going up. Like even like the average club shirt now in the Premier League. Don't know about Arsenal, but Liverpool's like 100 and for the top line one. I think it was like 120 quid.
I think for Nike for this England one's 125.
That's wild. Nike are absolutely.
But that's what they're used to charging in America. If you look at them baseball jerseys and basketball ones.
Yeah. But bro, this is what I'm saying to you. Like in America, sports is a religion.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like people, the whole family know Sunday is we have to watch Sunday football, American football. You know
Tuesday,
what I mean?
Watch college ball.
We have to watch college ball. Like sports for them is a religion. They have like 60,000 people going to see their college games. Bro.
Yeah.
That's
their Sunday league's televised.
You understand what I'm saying? So for them, that's just normal, and they know because it's a drug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Religion it's addictive and it engages all the senses. They will pay the money.
Yeah.
And then they're rinsing their people, and we're getting rinsed over here. And these corporations, these clubs, are not really thinking about the fans. Like I just think it's a madness, bro.
And then you think if you've got 2-3 kids, and they want a shirt.
Come on.
That's like 3-4 bills minimum.
Bro, and people are spending this money regularly. You know what I mean? Imagine it's like 60-70 quid for a ticket.
It always blows my mind when I go down to the Emirates and I see people buying like shirts and stuff for the whole family.
For the whole family, bro.
I just think, where are you getting this money from?
That's what I'm saying. And people will buy, they might not eat.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But they'll make sure they've got the shirt.
Yeah.
Because you know, they're not all doctors, GPs and chartered accountants. These guys are just everyday people.
Even the baby shirt, I'm looking at one for a man like Zeke.
Bro, that's like £40, 30
I'm thinking you're going to wear it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Are you mad?
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
That's what a big man shirt used to cost back in the day, £40.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like we like to go back to the past and our life was better, but it was.
But it was better and it made more sense. And actually, if we forget about the past, they'll keep on raping and pillaging in the future.
Yeah.
I will accept it because we have no reference point to any other better time. We're just like, this is just how it's supposed to be.
Just accept it.
Nah, man, it ain't how it's supposed to be.
Bring back 10p Freddos.
Come on.
£40 football shirts.
Let's have it.
Yeah, man, just the way that life should be, man.
Yeah, we should be able to enjoy it without it carrying that extra cost. Yeah, that, man. Yeah, that. 100%.
Having to pay for football shirts in 3 installments on Klarna.
Yeah, that's imagine that, bro. A football shirt.
That took me 3 months to buy.
Yeah, that's wild. It's wild.
But that's where we're heading, man.
Yeah. It's a bad thing what we will do with our tribal behaviour. You know what I'm saying? But we will keep doing it because it's in our veins, in our system to just engage, you know?
I mean, speaking of England as well, playing Brazil, is it tomorrow?
Yeah, Saturday, yeah.
A lot of the players are pulled out. The pull-out game is strong.
Strong. I feel like the pressure of this Premiership season is real. And the stakes are high.
I've never seen nothing like it. But they're all just like, nah, I'm just...
Yeah, the stakes
even the Champions League, because Harry Kane's like, nah, I'm not risking. He's not in the squad no more.
Yeah. Stakes are high, bro. Like, again, it's that thing of, because it's not an important game. People say playing for your country's always important. It's not really. It's an international. Yeah. It's not a tournament. And so they're saying to themselves, why am I going to compromise myself and my rehabilitation? Yeah. For something that
my legacy for a game for a doc about with some Brazilian dudes that no one's going to care about him.
No one's going to even think about.
Next week.
You tell me the last international game that you remember someone talking about.
Especially a friendly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's what I meant, an international friendly. No one cares.
Even like a full-blown game, I don't really...
Nah.
I can't... What was the last one?
I can't remember. This is what I'm saying. I can't...
Don't remember the qualifiers?
Nah.
Because it ain't like... It's not that game.
Qualifiers don't matter.
Nah. Unless we don't qualify.
Unless you don't qualify,
and all hell broke loose.
Then we're like,
Then we're watching you like a hawk.
Yeah, 100%. But because you play your Kazakhstans and your
Macedonians.
Macedonia, our expectation is, as a top tier nation,
we'll smoke them
all day long. And so all we're waiting for is every 2 years there should be a tournament, and we're gonna gather the troops, and we're rallying everybody, and we want to see it done.
Make a nice atmosphere. Because that's one thing I say about England fans. When you watch it on TV, they always have a lit atmosphere.
100%. It's like Premiership. Let me not even say Premiership.
No, not Premiership.
English football. Crowds. Are always lit.
Premiership is not as good.
Hit and miss, isn't it? Liverpool's always lit. I think some of the lower teams, Leeds are always lit. Newcastle are lit. Arsenal have moments, a bit hit and miss. Villa.
I think the bigger teams now, just like an expectancy for them to do well. So the fans are just like not into it as much.
Because I think places like Barcelona are dead.
Yeah. It's always empty though.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously when it's like the El Clasico, such as a hatred for each other, like.
But a normal match week against Getafe or something like that, Eibar, whatever they're called.
Just dead.
You're just hearing like a little drum and that's it. It's just
dead. And I just feel like I would much rather have that intense Huddersfield Town.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, them small minnow European teams that just come just excited to be there and they're just gonna just create a whole lot of noise. For no reason at all. Like that I want to see people enjoying themselves, creating an atmosphere, man.
Think we're beating Brazil? Not really bothered, don't care.
I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. It don't mean, even if they beat us, it don't mean nothing.
We have to keep it real. Like,
it don't mean it, if you're not. It's like Tyson Fury losing against Ngannou. Really,
it didn't matter.
It didn't matter because I know when he's got to fight a real fighter, it's a totally different ball game.
And even if they told that man he'd lost the fight, he don't lose his belt. Nah, he's not the champion. He just lost the exhibition fight.
It's when the title fights up. That's when it matters.
But it's all in the line. That's what it
matters.
That's what we'll care.
And so for me, this England thing is don't really matter. I want to get to the summer and see what's up.
Yeah, man.
See what squad's going to be available. And actually, I think it's in their best thing. Really, they should have just chose I think they should have chose a youth team.
Yeah.
To see if there were any young players that could step up and come through. Because in reality, why are you trying to burn out your players? You know your top players are going to be picked at every opportunity for their clubs. And then you've got to try and hope that they've got the legs for you in the summer. Yeah. So it makes sense not to put more pressure on them to see actually if some of them don't come through, is there someone else that can come, like obviously they're choosing Mainu now, which is a bit wild.
In fact,
about this.
We need to talk about it again because it's getting out of hand. This Mainu talk. We
had this conversation. I didn't say it to you because I could see it bubbling. Because this is what we do in this country. The minute someone shows any flash of having any form of potential, these cats, for some reason, get elevated. Now, listen, I'm not saying
that he was the reincarnation of Paul Scholes.
Okay, so I'm not criticising Mainu in any way, shape, or form. But I'm telling you now, Harvey Elliott has had a better season over the last 2 seasons than him. And Harvey Elliott's 20.
And that's the thing as well. For me personally, people can say what they want, but I personally think if you're a good player, you're going to look 10 times better in a crap team.
United are a poor team. He looks good because they are a poor team. He should not be in that England team.
Let's see him around some serious ballers before we start jumping to conclusions. Like Saka looked a lot better when he played with worse players. Now he's got like a solid team around him. He looks...
He's playing his role.
Yeah, he's playing his role.
But he's playing a role in a team that are playing well.
If we brought in Saka now into this team, playing the way he is, we won't be calling him Starboy. We just call him Starboy because he looked good amongst trash. And all that trash has been cleared out.
Yeah. And I think... I just knew it. I knew that was. I told you it was going to happen because I thought that. Why do they keep talking about this kid like too much? They keep talking about. I thought, oh, here we go.
Trust me, man.
Now he's a new thing, and I'm like
kicking off because he's not been picked.
Wild.
Sometimes Southgate knows what he's doing.
He knows, but sometimes he actually does know what he's doing.
And plus, as well, you MFers were the first ones to make monkey jokes and this and that if he messes up.
Yeah. So that's true, very true.
I think Southgate maybe. I kind of hope he doesn't pick him for the Euros. I think he's still young.
Obviously, we had this conversation, and we're going to need to pod about this properly closer to the time, so because we'll know what we're working with. But we've said already that England midfield options are not great.
They're limited,
which is why I was like,
past the first 11.
It's limited.
Then it's a myth.
And I'm like, Kurt, bro. And again, I'm not just speaking because it's Liverpool playing. Curtis Jones had a really good season, and I'm like, he's done really well for the under 21s.
Yeah,
he was like captain. How's Mainu got ahead of? I understand Curtis Jones is injured, but I'm telling you, Curtis Jones was never considered for England, bro. There was not even a thought that he would ever go, even if he wasn't injured, bro.
But it's a fan base, I think. Man United are the best at gassing up players and making them seem better than what they are. I can name off like 5 or 6 in like 2 seconds. So we've got Exhibit A, Marcus Rashford, not that great. And to be fair, I always said he was never that great. I saw flashes of brilliance, but never enough to think you know what, you're going to be a steady player. Adnan Januzaj had 1 or 2 good games. They said he was the best thing ever. I had one man from my old job telling me about some kid called James Wilson or Harry Wilson or something. I think does he play for Fulham or something now?
Maybe, but yeah.
But he was telling me he was the future of English football. Yeah, I've probably seen him play like twice. The fans get too gassed.
Yeah, the only one that I would say was definitely like I remember Mason. Yeah, that was wild. Mason Greenwood was actually really, really good.
He was the only one that I looked at and thought, you know what?
He could.
After all this time, and you lot chatting and saying this guy's great, that one's great.
He actually could be.
Yeah.
Obviously, his career is. You know, and while they've been woke,
he's gone mad.
I don't know if he'll ever wear an English shirt again.
Nah.
In this woke era, but he was actually a really good player.
Yeah, he's the only one I could look at on a consistent basis. I've not really watched Mainu play. But nobody was even really saying that Greenwood was the next anybody. It was just like Greenwood's cold.
Yeah,
he's a baller.
He says he's a good player, and he's he's going to be one for the future. And that's the thing. I don't mind. It is one for the future.
Yeah,
but the future is not now. He's not.
Nah.
He's not a Messi 17-year-old.
Nah.
He's just a player doing a lot better than the McTominays that he has around him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Amrabat has played at left back. That's how bad it is. This kid is getting in the team, and Sofiane Amrabat, who had a great World Cup, is having to be pushed at left back. That's how bad and deep it is for their midfield.
Yeah.
Casemiro is just he's a walking dead, isn't he? Like he's just not.
Nah, it's not that guy.
He's just not the guy that he was.
Nah.
5 years ago.
No, he can't be in that team. Like nobody. That's the thing as well. Like because it's been that long since anyone from that team can really cover himself in any sort of glory.
Yeah.
They're just latching onto anything. Even Hoyland started getting a few goals here and there. Then all of a sudden,
Haaland.
Hoyland's better than Haaland. That's what man was telling me.
Again, we know we're very much a sensationalist country,
But I think that particular fan base is...
They're loud with it. They're definitely loud. Even your boy at Leeds, I don't watch Leeds enough. Archie Gray, like...
Leeds fans go a bit mad.
They love him. And the thing is, he might be good.
But I think they've got a better eye for talent than Man United fans.
Yeah. Like, I would just like to see who... And he's been playing all season. Like, if Martin was playing for Leicester all season... and producing, like Mason Mount did for Derby, to be fair, before he went to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I can see something, I'm like, cool. But for the short period of time that he's been in the team, and the small sample of minutes that he's done, I think it's a bit wild.
Yeah, man. You man need to just relax, slow down like Bobby V, man. Get to know him.
Yeah. But I think I would love someone to tell me who they believe their England midfield should be. Because at the moment we were having this conversation, Jordan Henderson not being there is a concern.
Yeah.
Because there's Calvin Phillips can't go.
You need that experience.
Yeah, you need the experience. Calvin Phillips can't go. He cannot go.
No.
He cannot go.
Confidence is on the floor.
He's done. He's Maguire at the moment.
I think he's worse than that.
But worse, yeah. I feel like I don't know what Pep did. What Pep done. Took the pep out of his step, man, because
100%.
That brother don't look the same, man. And he always looks like, like you've seen them guys that have hit a wall, and they never quite get over it again.
Yeah,
he's got that look about him that just says,
his girls left him, and
man,
his life's in tatters.
You're gonna Jesse Lingard it, that was there, like you're gonna Dele Alli it, man, like you're never gonna be the same.
That's
again.
definitely what happened to them, man.
You understand? I just feel like unless I worry about Calvin,
troubles.
Yeah, man, something ain't right. So if he's gone, I'm like, right. Outside of Declan better be fit. If Declan ain't fit,
or he gets suspended or whatever,
it's press.
It's big time press. And Gareth, you're out of a job, mate.
Yikes! You should have chose some of these under 21 because under 21s are still getting results. Actually playing really well.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, if you know you're short in an area, lead them kids right the way through and just see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What they can do. Put them around a couple of...
You know, it is. I think it's too late for that. This is probably his last tournament. Just go out on the sword. Go out on the sword that that dirty sword that you've been swinging around all this time. Right. With the blood of Calvin Phillips on it, the blood of Harry Maguire, the blood of Raheem Sterling.
That's so true.
It's just, you might as well, man.
Yeah.
That's the sword that you're used to. So don't go into combat using new weapons now, mate.
Yeah. Go where you're trying to test
it. Because you're not going to be here to be experimenting after this tournament anyway. So
no,
I think even if he wins it, he's done.
He needs to be.
England job should be like
a bit different now.
A presidential can't
do more than so many years.
A presidential term.
2 terms, 8 years. You're done. So 8 years, like 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
So after 2 tournaments,
then finish. Sayonara.
Just to keep it fresh.
Just keep it fresh.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it needs to go moving forward.
Right. So with that being said, and with the potential squad conundrums that he might have coming this summer.
Yeah.
Let's look back.
Okay.
let's look back at, because I think it's always hard sometimes to like find alternatives.
Yeah.
But actually, that's a skill of
That's a job.
building an international squad. You need to know what are your alternatives.
Yeah.
And need to actually see alternatives. So, you tell me what your all-time 11 England team in the Premier League era.
Okay.
But it can't be players that have played for a Premier League winning team. So they can't have played for Liverpool. They can't have played for United. They can't play for Chelsea, obviously. They can't play for Blackburn. They can't play for Arsenal and Man City, obviously.
Chelsea.
So no Chelsea, no
Man
Arsenal, no United, no City,
No
no
Blackburn.
Liverpool, no Blackburn. Oh yeah, no Leicester.
No Leicester. So yeah, easy job is that.
But you got the whole era though.
But the whole era.
Make it even better. You can only choose 2 players from any one club.
Blood fire.
Nah, man, because when you're under, if your injury list is that extensive, you know you got to think out of the box, right?
That's true. I'm gonna be honest with
Because
you.
you can't criticise Southgate and we can't do it for the whole Premier League era, bro.
As much as I don't rate Tottenham, I'm literally about to pick the whole team. But in goal,
English players.
Oh, just English.
Just English.
So in goal, I'll go Paul.
I hope you're not going to say Paul Robinson.
I'll go Paul Robinson
Okay.
in goal.
Right. I understand why you went with Paul Robinson. The problem with Paul Robinson is, I feel like Leeds fans absolutely killed me.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was a great keeper. I thought Nigel Martin was a great keeper.
The both of us.
And this OG told me one time, they're all right at shot stopping
Yeah.
when the ball is close.
Yeah.
But he said they can't stop shots from long distance. I was like, what? I'm thinking, what a strange assessment.
Yeah.
But bro, tell me if the next game I didn't see this brother fumble. Nigel Martin fumbled, yeah, and I thought, rah. And then I remember someone else saying the same thing about, no, Paul Robinson exactly the same. He was no good at taking shots from distance. I was like, really? Bro, he was never good. Great shot stopper,
Yeah.
but I think the Premiership, I think Pickford's a good shot stopper.
That's a great shot.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I think
Pickford's clear of both of them.
David James was a solid keeper. He's just like he had one too many mistakes.
Not Calamity
James, that's what I'm saying. Joe Hart was a bit of a calamity at times, but he was solid. But obviously, he played some
Never
and catches.
really rated him. I did at the start. I thought it was awesome. I wanted him to play for Arsenal. Him and Richards, but then something happened when they got the money. I just knew them two were not it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Paul Robinson. I hear you, man. Paul Robinson for Leeds.
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Who would you maybe pick in goal then?
So because I actually don't rate any England keeper,
It's hard.
I think England were blessed. Like, you know, sometimes you're just lucky.
Yeah.
You just like Brazil are lucky.
Yeah.
You got Alisson and
Yeah.
Edison.
But it's a weird
We had
in the country, to be fair.
Shilton for God knows how many years.
True.
Then, do you know what I mean, 2 decades, like from the 70s, beginning of 80s, that. But they had Jennings,
Yeah.
Pat Jennings. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had great keepers. Peter Shilton was a monster done. They had David Seaman. Obviously, I had Chris Woods for a little period, but they had David Seaman for a long
Man like
time.
Dave.
And I feel like sometimes you're spoiled
Yeah.
because
You just that's just life, innit?
Tim Flowers was a great keeper. You know, lots of really good English keepers. David Seaman, what people say about Peter Schmeichel, David Seaman was every bit as important for Arsenal as Peter Schmeichel was for United. It's just actually David Seaman didn't make many big saves.
No.
He did concede a lot.
No.
Didn't really make mistakes,
No.
but didn't make big saves. And what I learned was the best keepers don't make a lot
Do I
of
have to?
big saves.
Uh-uh.
Especially if the defence in front of them is solid. And what I would always say is about Peter Schmeichel was actually, he always had a decent defence in front of him.
Yeah, 100%.
So if he's having to make big saves constantly,
Yeah.
that would suggest there's something within his positional game that might not be as good.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, because he had his athleticism and everything else, he was able to make up for those in discussion. A bit like Conor Toure. You know, his defensive positioning weren't that good, but he was fast enough to cover his lack of football intelligence
Yeah,
when it comes
yeah,
to defense. I'm not saying Peter Schmeichel and Colatori are the same, but I'm just saying David Seaman never had that issue.
Yeah, true.
Always on point. So every other keeper after David Seaman,
So who would you pick though? Pickford?
I think only because we've come up with this rule that you're not allowed to choose one or two players,
Yeah.
I might have to go with Pickford.
Picky.
Only because when it comes to defence now, I'm taking Jonathan Woodgate.
True. Okay.
I'm taking Jonathan Woodgate all day long.
Okay.
He was John Stones before John Stones.
True. But Woody, yeah,
Woody was real.
I'll take Woody, centre back, and then another centre back. We can't have more than two from the same team. Think. English centre backs. Ooh. I'm gonna go King then.
You going Lenny King?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Okay.
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 Ha 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 ha.
Okay. All right.
Tell me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lenny King's tight. One of the greats. The only thing is, again, because I'm trying to think about spaces, like who did Nottingham Forest have? They had obviously Des Walker he's a beast. Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
He was a beast. I can't not have. I could never have a team and not have Gaza.
True.
In my midfield.
Yeah.
So, and I think I really at left back. There's a lot of.
What if they play for more than one team though?
Ooh.
Because Gaza played for Newcastle.
Ooh, true. So can we take Gaza from Newcastle was done.
Yeah, because I think it's gonna be too difficult if.
I could do that. I could rock with that. Alright, cool. So that being said,
And then Woodgate played for Newcastle as well.
which one?
Jonathan Woodgate.
He did. But obviously that his day he played at Middlesbrough, but his day is what it Leeds.
Yeah.
I'll take him at Leeds.
Yeah.
I want Leeds Woodgate, no.
And it was at Spurs as well.
Yeah. So I think we should take them from when they were
what
at their
era?
best. Yeah. So I would take Leeds Woodgate. I'll agree. I'll accept Robinson.
Yeah.
He wasn't a terrible keeper.
I'll take Leeds Robinson.
Yeah, Leeds Robinson. And Leeds.
In fact, you know what? Nah. Yeah, Leeds Robinson. He's better than Nigel Martin. I was going to try and shoehorn him into the team, but I don't need to.
Leeds Robinson, Leeds Woodgate. Who will be Ledley King?
Yeah,
Tottenham.
Ledley King.
Gaza Tottenham.
Tom Huddleston. No, I'm joking.
You would take Gaza.
I would do. No, I would do.
Tottenham Gaza.
Yeah. No, I'll take him. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else though. Don't want to jump the gun.
Nah, I hear you, man. But I feel like there's some guys that are just, you just think any generation. Like imagine Gaza with this generation.
No, I'd tear it up, mash these man down.
You understand what I'm saying? I feel like he's like a LeBron. Anywhere he lands, he had nasty in him. He had flair in him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He had a passing range.
Yeah. True.
He went to Italy, bro.
True.
And thrived. When it was not
the in thing to do.
And it was the best league in the world.
Yeah.
Went to Lazio, so I feel like we got to put some respect on his name.
Nah, Gaza's in there though.
Yeah?
100%.
Gaza, alright, so Tottenham Gaza. We'll come back to left back. Who's your left back?
Ooh.
England.
Leighton Baines.
Yeah, I agree. Everton, Leighton Baines, that's Everton done now.
Yeah.
So Everton, Leighton Baines. Then who's your right back?
Right back. Ooh. I wanted to say Danny Mills, but he played for Man City.
Yeah.
He won the league. Then Michael Richards won the league. Who else is? Nah, I'm going to say Noah, but he played for Man City. He won the league.
You can go back to right back if you want to.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one.
Go on then. So we've got one centre midfield. Who's your partner in centre midfield?
So
Who would let Gaza just shine?
Shine.
English player.
This is hard, you know.
I'm telling you, bro.
This ain't easy. It ain't easy.
I'm telling you.
Uh,
Do you need someone who's going to sit? Are you playing 3 in the midfield? Are you going to do 4-4-2?
David Batty.
Play for Blackburn.
Oh, mad thing. How many Newcastle have we used?
I'm going to say... none.
Lee Bowyer, Newcastle.
Ooh. Okay.
So that'd be my centre mid pick.
Lee Bowyer in Gaza.
Red cards every week.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be maximum violence.
That's that Sam Allardyce team, that man.
Trust me, man.
I like that. That's a disruptive team. Alright, cool. Right midfield?
Right midfield. Ooh. That's a tough one. I'll come back to that one. I'll do striker Shearer.
Oh,
If I know, would it be Blackburn?
Blackburn.
Oh, mad team. I'll go Andy Johnson, Crystal Palace.
Oh, okay.
Mr.
Alright, cool.
Mr. Penalties. He was the original Penaldo.
Yeah. Alright.
And then Southampton, James Beattie.
Ooh. Okay. No, Jermaine Defoe.
How many Tottenham have we used?
Portsmouth.
Ooh,
Jermaine Defoe was nice.
yeah. More than that, take Andy Johnson out. I'm sort of, guys, I don't know what I was thinking. I lost my mind. I was going mad for a second.
JD needed the... Yeah.
I'll admit, like, he was probably one of my favourite players as a kid.
Yeah, he was an Ian Wright incarnate, man.
Yeah, even though it was Spurs. I nearly started supporting Spurs because of him.
JD was the realist, man. He deserves an honourable mention. See now, he playing two up front.
Yeah, two up front.
So you know who I think would have been like a madness potentially with Jermaine Defoe.
Cool.
But I can't work out if I can choose him or not. I think that Les Ferdinand at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Newcastle's Les Ferdinand was a problem.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had Fowler, Shearer, Ian Wright. There were a few, Andy Cole. So there were a few like England number 9s around at the time. So he never really quite got his respect. But I thought Les Ferdinand is great in the air, he was strong. And I think that kind of player with Jermaine Defoe would have been a problem in a 4-4-2.
Ooh, why did I do that? I had a good one for either right back or left. We didn't pick a left back, did we?
Yeah, Leighton Baines. But you can swap. Why? What are you thinking?
In fact, I'll put him right back then.
Who?
Trippier.
I was thinking Trippier. Burnley Trippier.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Trippier.
Because somehow he's never won the league.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like he should have done.
Even though I played for Tottenham, but Burnley Trippier was tiny.
And he won the league in Spain, but he never won it over here.
Yeah, Burnley Trippier was tiny. I agree. Chips is a good one. I'm going to throw it out there. On the right, I don't know. Left side is all. England were never blessed with like. Great.
Alan Thompson.
Who?
The guy who used to play for.
Thompson from Bolton.
Nah, for Celtic, I think.
Yeah, he was at Bolton.
Yeah, Bolton.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if you had to, he was. It's a bit underwhelming.
I feel didn't have to have played in the Premier League.
No, it could be English.
Just any English.
Yeah. I would say.
How are we not getting McManaman in there then?
No, play for them.
Oh crap.
Kieran Dyer.
True, yeah, could have him.
On the right.
Yeah. Who else?
I'm going to say, I'm probably even going to go as far as to say, you could choose Ipswich, Kieran Dyer.
Ooh. That was naughty.
You know what I'm saying? And then, because then who we got from Newcastle? Because then potentially I'd take Newcastle Ferdinand.
Yeah.
and I won. You chose Newcastle Lee Bowyer, didn't you?
Yeah.
So Newcastle Lee Bowyer, Kieran Dyer from the right side.
Yeah, Bolton Wanderers, Alan Thompson.
Alan Thompson, all right.
On the left.
I'll see if I can come up with any other, because then all we're really thinking about is the left side of the midfield, isn't it? That's your 4-4-2. Gaza.
But now Thompson's my left.
Thompson's definitely going to be left.
Yeah.
So Leighton Baines. So, alright, Paul Robinson. Who's a good keeper? I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Kieran Trippier. I think any era, good right back.
Yeah.
Leighton Baines, any era, good left back.
Yeah.
Great delivery.
King and Woodgate.
Defensively competent. King and Woodgate will be amazing defensive pairing.
Well,
That's a good solid defense.
It was in real life anyway.
Yeah. Lee Bowyer is going to be your box-to-box guy.
Yeah.
Gaza can do everything. He's not a 10.
Yeah.
He's not a 10 at all. He's again a box-to-box guy. So you got two like box-to-box energy guys basically.
Yeah.
And then you got Kieran Dyer who could come in.
Yeah.
But he was just pacey. He's like a Lumberger really, wasn't he? He's not a crossover ball. He's a run into space and
true.
Create problems. Alan Thompson, he had a good left foot to be fair. He's just a competent left-sided midfielder.
Yeah. Won plenty of titles at Celtic.
And then Les Ferdinand Defoe. So your deliveries are coming from...
Yeah.
Trippier can cross as well, to be fair. Leighton Baines and Trippier. From deep. Yo!
That's not a bad team.
That's actually not bad, you know.
You can't run with that team.
Lenny King's quick.
Ooh, we can't have...
What?
Thingy, because I thought.
Whoa.
Can't have Celeste. Played for Leicester.
Who?
Did you say Les Ferdinand?
Yeah, Les Ferdinand.
He played for Leicester.
Oh, dead. Oh, so I need a striker.
Yep. Played for them for one season, got 12 goals. That probably his last good season.
Oh, I think I do remember that as well. Alright, cool. Alright, we have to think about this a bit, bro. We need a striker.
Troy Deeney?
You know what? With Defoe, that's not a bad shout. This is not a... So, alright. Again, we've talked about this before. Everyone wants to be Pep.
Yeah.
Everyone can't be Pep.
Nah.
But what you can be is disciplined, robust,
And hard to beat.
like a Simeone, and just a problem.
Yeah. That team's got savages.
Bro, they've got savages. And I think there's enough flair, because don't forget, anybody could still have techers.
Yeah.
Gaza definitely had techers.
Yeah.
Thompson's just solid. He's not letting you down on the left.
Yeah.
Kieran Dyer had pace.
Uh-huh.
Defoe's got movement.
Yeah.
Troy Deeney is work rate.
Just a dog. He's like the English.
He's
English Tevez.
Yeah, he's a bulldog. He's just running man down.
True.
He's never going to disappear. He's never disappearing in the game.
Nah.
He's just active.
Nah.
And then you got your two fullbacks.
Yeah.
Who are both competent defensively, but going forward, they can whip a ball in. And you've got, for me, two of the Premiership's best defenders.
Ooh. I thought, nah.
Go on. What are you saying
I'm
now?
going to say, but in this room, is there any more room in
Subs.
this team
Go on.
for Darren Bent?
Darren Bent's got to be in the subs bench all day long. I wouldn't put him. I couldn't have him and Defoe together because they're both goal scorers.
We're both very
It's
similar.
like one or the other.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Do you know what I'm saying? But he's definitely got to be on the subs bench. What about Darren Ambrose, to be fair? Bonahor's, you know what it is? Since I've been listening to him talk sport, I feel like I really feel
like
football. Yeah, man. He
But
talks
you know what it is? He's trying to trigger people, don't he?
Yeah,
He's doing his job, man.
No, that's his job. There was a time when he was so quick. Was Gabby.
He scored some good goals.
He scored some good goals, but when I look back, I thought, you weren't a regular double figures guy.
No. But I think when O'Neill was there and had the good team, he was a big part of it.
Nah, massive. With John Carew, 100%.
John Carew, Heskey, Ashley Young, Downing.
Nah, definitely.
That was a naughty team, man.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I probably was cool. I'd rather have Darren Bent. I'd probably have him as a disruptor.
Yeah.
Someone who's just going to mix it up. Darren Ambrose at Charlton was alright.
Yeah.
Matthew Everton.
Was he a defender?
He was the left-sided midfielder.
Yeah, I think that name does sound familiar.
Yo, he played for Tottenham.
Yeah.
He played for Portsmouth.
Yeah.
He was good for both, and he played for a couple of teams, you know, bro. Might have to check. I think I might have Matthew Everton instead of Thompson, you know.
Okay.
He was more of a dribbler.
Let's see who he played for though.
Oh no, Matthew Everton.
Yeah, no, you can have him.
He can work in it.
Can work, but I think Thompson's stats are better.
You think so? He had a bit of a shot at him, did Thompson. I feel like I'd have to watch his game again.
I can remember watching SBL when I was thinking Thompson looked good and I'm thinking, why don't England pick him? But then he got a game and then he just looked dead.
It didn't look right. I think Matthew Everton, the only reason I would say Matthew Everton, he was always in the Premiership and he always contributed to
How many
every team.
games did he get for England?
I don't know if he got any. He never got a cap, bro.
And I
I
thought
think
at
he was
least,
21. He was over.
at least think he got one.
But again, he came through in the era of Scholes. Scholes was playing left midfield.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if he got called up there. That's kind of criminal. What about you, man? Who plays for Leicester? Oh, no, he plays for Leicester anyway. The one that was at Villa.
I know Thompson with his one cap.
One cap.
That's funny.
He's got more caps than Homeboy, though. He's got more caps than that. I think accolades maybe, but I feel safe for balance.
Yeah.
I might want Everton, but I won't be mad either way.
Yeah.
That's a solid team.
Who we have in manager?
That team there needs like a
Big Sam.
Big Sam all day.
Big Savage or Pardew.
If there was a Big Sam type manager now, the way this league is going, and someone was brave enough to just do it totally different,
Yeah.
I would take it.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily going to do well in Europe, club football,
No.
but on an international stage, think about how many top managers really do well in international.
Never see it.
Do you know what I'm saying? All these national teams have got these random guys,
Yeah.
and they're doing well because it's a lot more simpler setup.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't need to have the greatest football mind in order to be, which is why I think someone like Mourinho will probably do well in international football.
Yeah.
You don't need to be that pragmatic. Like you just need to be really solid.
Yeah.
And I think Sam Allardyce, if it weren't for the crookery, he could have done the thing.
True. Yeah, probably could have done, but
We'll never know.
we'll never know. But I think what we'll do, we'll wrap it up here for this week because I've got a funny feeling the battery's died on there.
For real?
Yeah.
No!
But if it hasn't, then peace, love, blessings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stay safe, and
Obviously, it's Easter, bro. It's Easter next weekend.
true. Save. And clock's going forward, so don't forget that.
Yeah.
Spend time with your families.
Yeah.
Eat your Easter eggs.
All of that.
All of that. Yeah, man. Just don't do nothing mad.
Stay safe, people.
But yeah, peace out. We're done.
Yes, sir.